Hello students, welcome back to my video. So we were discussing about the uh, profit and loss doubts. Okay, so exercise 8.4, next doubt is question number 9. So a vegetable vendor bought 25 kg of potatoes at 7 rupees per kg. Okay, and 15 kg at 8 rupees per kg. So you have to find out the cost price of these potatoes first of all. Then at what rate should he sell them to gain 22%? Okay, here profit percent is given 22%, and you have to find out what you have to find out the selling price. Okay, the selling price of these potatoes you have to find out. Okay, so let's start. So students, you can see here CP of 25 kg of potatoes is at 7 rupees per kg is what? 25 into 7. Okay, this is the CP of 25 kg of potatoes, 175. Then CP of 15 kg of potatoes at 8 rupees per kg, that means 15 into 8, it is 120 rupees. So this is first CP, this is second CP. So now we'll write what? The total CP. Here you can see now total potatoes are how much? 25 plus 15. So 25 plus 15 kg, that means 40 kg. Okay, so this is the total number of potatoes. Then total CP of 40 kg of potatoes. Now what is the cost price of 40 kg of potatoes? That means you have to add this and this. This CP plus this CP, 175 plus 120. So that is 295. Okay, this is the total CP of 40 kg of potatoes. Now we will find out the SP. Here profit is given 22%. So we will now apply the formula of profit. Now here profit percent equal to SP minus CP into 100 by CP. So profit is given what? 22%. Right here 22. Then SP you have to find out. Then CP is how many? 295 we got now. So divide by 295 total CP into 100. Okay, now we'll do the calculation. We'll cut by 5. So it is, when you cut by 5, it is what? 20. And this is what? 5. 5 5 25, then 5 9 is 45. So 59. Okay, now I will cross multiply 59 into 22. Okay, so here you can see the calculation part. Okay, so I have cut it by 5, so it is coming 20 and 59. Then 59 into 22 is cross multiplied, so here it is into 20. Then it is multiplied and it is coming 1298, and this 20 has come down in the denominator. So when you divide this and this, we are getting 64.9. So here I have divided, you can see, so it is coming 64.9. Then this minus 295 will go that side, it will become plus. Then when you add it, we are getting the SP 359.9. So this SP is what? This SP is what? 40 kg of potatoes. So SP of 40 kg of potatoes is this much. Okay, but we have to find out the SP of 1 kg of potato. So SP of 1 kg of potatoes is what? 359.9 divided by 40. Okay, so when you're dividing these uh, numbers, then you are getting 8.99. This is the answer you are getting. Okay, so finally when you round off it, it is coming, what is 99 is there, so we can write this one what? 9. Okay, 8.99 means we can write this 9. So 9 rupees per kg. So this is the answer. Per kg means 1 kg. So SP of 1 kg of potatoes is what? Rupees 9. Understood? So this is the calculation of this question. Understood? Now next question number 10. A fruit seller bought 2 dozen oranges at rupees 45 per dozen. That means per dozen means 1 dozen. So what is the cost price of 2 dozens? 45 into 9, 45 into 2. Then 13 oranges were found rotten. Rotten means it is what? Bad. Okay, it's spoiled. 13 oranges are spoiled. So out of 2 dozen means how many? In 1 dozen 12 oranges are there. So 2 dozen means 24. Out of 24 oranges, 11 and 13 oranges were bad. So at what rate should he sell each orange to gain 10%? So here profit percent is given. You have to find out the selling price of each orange. Okay, let's see. So students, you can see here 1 dozen means 12 oranges, 2 dozen means 12 into 2, 24 oranges. Okay, so cost price of 1 dozen orange is what 45 given. So CP of cost price of 2 dozen, that means 24 oranges, is what 45 into 2, that is 90. So 90 rupees is the cost of 24 oranges, 2 dozen oranges. Now in the question it is given that 13 oranges are rotten. That means rotten oranges. Rotten oranges is how many? 13. Equal to 13. Now how many good oranges are remaining? So good oranges remaining how many? Total was what? 24 and 13 were rotten. So you have to minus it. 24 minus 13. So how many oranges are good? So 4 minus 3 1, 2 minus 1 1. So 11 oranges are good. So you have to calculate the cost selling price of 11 oranges. Here profit is given how many? 10%. Okay. Here profit is given 10%. So profit percent equal to SP minus CP by CP into 100. Always you have to write the formula. So write down the values here. 10%, then SP you have to find out, minus CP is how many? 90 rupees. CP is 90 rupees by 90 into 100. Okay. Then this 0 and this 0 cancel out, then we will cross multiply this one. Okay, so 10 into 9, then SP minus 90 into 10. Okay, so from here 10 into 9 into SP minus 90 into 10. Now here you can see this 10 into 9, this divide by 10, because 10 will go down here, then SP minus 90, then 10 will cancel out. Okay, this 10 and 10 will cancel out. Then what is remaining here? You can see remaining 9 equal to SP minus 90. Then this 90 will come this side. 9 plus 90 equal to SP. So what is the value of SP here? 99. So 99 rupees is the SP of remaining good oranges. So you can see here SP of 11 good oranges is what? 99 rupees. Then SP of 1 good orange is what? 99 divided by 11. So when you cut this, 11 9 is 99. Okay. So the answer is what? Rupees 9. So rupees 9 is the cost of 1 orange. Okay. This is the answer of your question. So in this way, doubt of this exercise 8.4 is complete now. Now we will go to the doubt of next chapter, that is what? Perimeter and area chapter. So this is perimeter and area chapter. So in this chapter we are having one doubt of exercise 15.1. Okay. So exercise 15.1 we have one doubt. So this question number 10 is asked by many students. So a veranda of width 4.5 meter is constructed along a room outside it. That means there is a rectangular room, and around that rectangular room one veranda is to be constructed, and the width of the veranda is given 4.5 meter. If the dimension of the room are 18.5 meter and 14 meter, that means the length of the room is given 18.5 and breadth of the room is given 14 meter. So you have to find out what area of that veranda you have to find out, and after that B number you have to find out the cost of the veranda at 20 rupees per meter. Cost of what? Tiling. So first of all we will find out the area of the veranda. So how to find out? Let's see. So students, you have to understand this question by drawing the figure of the question, because without figure you cannot understand this question. First of all I have drawn this room. So this is the room. Okay. This small rectangle, inside rectangle is the room. So length of the room is given 18.5 meter and breadth of the room is given 14 meter. Okay. And outside the room, that means around the room, one veranda is to be made. Okay. And what is it? The width of this veranda is 4.5 meter. Okay. Width of this veranda like this. Okay. In every side, the width of the veranda is 4.5 meter. So you have to find out the area of this veranda. You have to find out. Okay. So first of all, what we do, we will find out the area of this room first of all. Okay. So let's start. Length of the room is this. Breadth of the baranda is this. Room is this. Now here I have written length of room equal to L, 18.5 meter. Breadth of room equal to B, equal to 14 meter. So we'll calculate the area of the room. Area of room is what? Length into breadth. So 18.5 into 14, it is coming as 259 meter square. Okay, so this is the area of the room. Now we'll find the new length and new area, new breadth. So how it is? So this is the main trick of the question. So here, what is the length of this total and the breadth of this total figure? So when you calculate the total length, new length, okay, I will write new length. So new length is what? This much from here to here, it is what? 18.5, and this side and here to here and here to here is what? 4.5, because the width of the veranda is 4.5 here and here also 4.5. That means 18.5 plus 4.5 plus 4.5. So this is the total length of the uh, room plus veranda. And breadth is how much? 14 meter is the breadth from here to here. Okay. Now here 4.5 and here also 4.5, because width of the room is 4.5. 14 plus 4.5 plus 4.5, it is the new breadth of this total figure. Okay. So in this way you have to write it first. Now students, here you can see new length. That is, new length is what? Room plus veranda. That means this room plus this total veranda. So new length room plus veranda is what I have written here, L dash, because it is L is already here, B is already here. So I have denoted it as L dash. So it is what? You have to calculate the total new length is what? 4.5 plus 18.5 plus 4.5. That means this 4.5 plus 18.5 plus 4.5. So it is coming as 27.5 meter. Okay. So here 27.5 meter you will write down. 27.5 meter. So this is the total new length of the figure from here to here. This is the total length. Understood now? Now new breadth, that means room plus veranda. This one breadth, room plus veranda. I have denoted it as B dash. Okay. So here also 4.5 plus 14 plus 4.5. Okay, this one, it is coming as 23 meter. That means 23 meter is this one. From here to here. This is the total breadth. Now understood the question completely? This is the new breadth. So now we'll calculate the area of this new figure. So total area of this figure will calculate now. Okay. So now here you can see new area. That means which area? Room plus veranda. That means this total area. Okay. So it is what? Length into breadth. That means L dash into B dash. Length into breadth, this one. So we have calculated 27.5 into 23. It is coming as 632.5 meter square. So we got this area of the room and this one new area. That means the area of the total figure. Now you have to find out the area of this veranda. So what we do, so in any figure, when you are asked to find out the remaining portion area, that means you will minus both the area. So now we will minus the area of new area minus area of room. Then we will get the area of this veranda. Okay. Now students, you can see here area of veranda is what? New area, that means this one, minus area of room, that one. So when you minus both the areas, then you will getting the area of veranda. That means 632.5 minus 259. So answer is coming 373.5 meter square. Okay, here or 373.50. You can add 0 here also. So this is the final answer. This is the area of this veranda. Okay, this total veranda area. Now in the question, what is asked? The cost of tiling the veranda is 20 rupees per meter. So what is the cost of this? Now cost of paving tiles in the veranda at rupees 20 is what? You have to multiply this area with 20. Okay, that's it. 373.5 into 20, that is coming rupees 7470, 7470 rupees. So this is the answer of the second part of the question, the cost. Okay, so this is the first part of the question, area of veranda, and this is the second part of the question, cost of paving the tiles. So in this way this question can be solved. So you can see here this question is very logical, and it's very nice concept. So I think you have understood this question nicely. So figure is very important to understand this question. Okay, thank you.